First of all, I think it's really cool that Bill Gaither has chosen our Grand Ole Opry House here in Nashville to do the Nashville homecoming, and the Oak Ridge Boys are obviously proud and honored to be a part of this, and appreciate him inviting us to be a part. And this is a legendary historical building. I mean, already it hasn't been here that long, but I know the Oak Ridge Boys have been around here since the day it first was built. I mean, country music award shows, performances, TV shows of all kinds, as you may or may not know, have been taped here at the Grand Ole Opry. And of course, this is where the Grand Ole Opry is held most Saturday nights and sometimes on Tuesdays. And we have a very close tie to the folks with the Grand Ole Opry too. So it's a real honor to be doing a Gaither homecoming on this stage. And I think it's just great. It's history, and it looks really nice too. They've done a nice job back there.
You know, it's just so great to be with all of these people. We grew up together, most of these people, but we don't see them as often as we used to. Of course, a lot have gone, and we don't know who will be missing the next time, but homecoming times are so special. I get to see my little brother, my much smaller, younger brother.
But you know, even backstage, just you run into someone and you hug, and within 30 seconds there's someone else and you're hugging, and that's what comes across. I think that's what people love.
Larry, this is a historic old room, right?
Pretty special place. Really is to a lot of people. Very special to me.
Can you remember the first time you sang her?
Well, the first time I sang, not here, I sang on that piece of wood right there that was in the old Ryman, singing back up with Dottie West on an August afternoon in about 1971. And it was about 135 in there. If it was 10, it was 135.
They still had not air conditioned the place, had they?
And sang back up with Dottie. And here comes more tears to cry. What a great country singer and songwriter she was. She loved songs. And then later, that year, or maybe a year after I got to Nashville, 71, 72, right in there, you know, they moved to the new Opry House. And I think it was in 74 that they asked us to come be members. So that first night that we got to walk out here as members of the Grand Ole Opry and sing, and it brings back unbelievably wonderful memories of all those people, of Dottie and of Jack Green and hearing Marty Robbins, and of course all the ones, Jeannie Seeley, our dear friends who come here, the little Jimmy Dickens.
Yeah.
You know, you want to see how to do a show?
Yeah.
You go follow Tater around, and
he knows how to have fun.
He knows how to have fun and put on a show for the audience. 83, 84 years old, still doing it every Friday and Saturday night right out here on the stage. So it's, and my brothers, Stephen Reed and I did several concerts of our own here. And I've seen a lot of wonderful shows here, and the award shows that we lost, those awards.
You know what, with awards, I never understood why we won them, and I never understood why we didn't want them.
Why we didn't want them. Well, like I tell people, I voted for us every single time. And I'm over it. I'm going to tell you this. You know, we've been good friends for a long time. I love you. I like you. I love Gloria. I like you, okay. I respect you.
I'll take that.
Okay, you know I do.
Yeah, I know.
Your songwriting. Bill, there is not a concert that we do that goes by, not a one, that somebody doesn't come through the line and say, oh, we loved you singing tonight. Those Gaither videos, you have touched jillions. It's let's see, million, billion, jillion. I think that comes after.
Hopefully.
Gadzillion, I don't know. So we do not do it in vain. It's not just a blessing to us. It blesses those folks. So God bless you for what you do and these wonderful people. It touches us all.
Last, when we talk about longevity in this field, we have to talk about Les and the Florida Boys. You and Daryl and Glenn go back how many years together?
Glenn and I have been together about 54 years. Daryl, 50, 51, something like that. It's really my only claim to fame is longevity.
When did you go to Korea? Was that before you were with the quartet or during?
Oh, yes. I went to Korea. I was one of the first to go. And I had been in the Marine Corps a couple of years when it broke out, so I was one of the first to go.
And that would have been in 1950?
1950.
Recently, you went back to Korea.
I really did.
Yeah.
I'd always wanted to go back where I saw so much carnage and see what was happening. And I'm glad I did, because it's one particular place was near a university, the Underwood University, just north of Seoul. And to see those kids walking up and down streets of what was such a terrible place, it was thrilling to see that.
Eva Mae, this is the first time that we've got together with the entire group since we lost Jake, Hovey, James, J.D., Howard, Besto, my brother. Just many, many good folks in the gospel music field. So
Am I about the oldest one you got left?
oh, I don't think there's any race. You will have to be the oldest.
Well, the Lord is good.
Yeah.
That's what I say, and, this year I'll hit 90.
Yeah.
And to be able to go like this still and sing and testify, and the Lord is so good to me. I just can say the Lord is good.